Hi everyone, it's Louise from Personal Fitness for Women. Today I want to talk to you about menopause and the symptoms that I've experienced with menopause. I'm now over menopause and I'm one of the lucky ones that are. Being just 50 years of age, I probably had my symptoms of menopause for about 7 years, but they were mild, and I put that down to the fact that I've been quite fit all my life, and so it hasn't really affected me like some of the horror stories that I hear with women and their hormones. So hormones are a lot to answer for when it comes to menopause, because that's really all it is. It's just the hormones, the estrogen and the progesterone that's changing through our body or being eliminated through our body, and that's where all the changes start to happen. So my concern was the fact that as I've headed this chapter, if I'm experiencing menopause early, does that mean I'm going to have my life end early? It was a frightening and daunting thought. I had to actually ask the doctor the question because I was horrified. I love life. I certainly want to live it as long as I can in the best state that I can. But I was assured it's got nothing to do with it. In fact, I've got to say it's not the end of my life, it's just the end of my menstrual cycle, and life's now great. One horror was the morning that, or a couple of days that I was moisturising my face. And I could feel my skin burning, particularly around the eye region. Great concern. I thought, wow, something's wrong with the cream. But soon realised it's got nothing to do with the cream, because only 48 hours later I woke up and my God, shock horror, I had a massive wrinkles. Now, I'm not vain. I can cope with wrinkles, but this was big time. This was going from really none, and people were commenting how I could be my age and have no wrinkles, to having a massive amount. Can you see around my eyes? I know, they're called character. So I'm accepting that. Character, that's what I now have. Character in my face. And I know all that's superficial, but for some ladies, including myself, I feel better when I know that I'm looking okay on the outside. So other changes that you may experience are things like sagging skin. I know I experienced it around my knees particularly, and of course my face and my eyes. Look, they're little things that I'm probably looking for, but it's not dramatic. It is part of aging. It is part of the character, as I spoke about. Other things are brittle nails. You may find your hair lacks the luster it used to have, but it's more than that, ladies. I guess it's the emotional side that also rears its ugly head when going through menopause. You may experience some of the things that I have, and they can be things like frustration, the lack of patience like I used to have, depression. It's something that a lot of people per se, but women also experience at this time. And the sense of hopelessness. It's quite a common feeling that women get at this time of menopause. So you're not alone. There's a lot of women experiencing what you may be experiencing. But we're strong women. We know that we can deal with symptoms of menopause. Everyone has symptoms of menopause. It's how long those symptoms last for and how well your body and your mind and your emotions can cope with menopause. So keep reading the book. I've got lots of hints for you, and I'll see you next time.